An innocent Rohingya was shot dead by a group of Bangladeshi dacoits at a makeshift camp in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh on 26 April 2019. At Camp 25 of D11 from Ali Kali area, a group of dacoits shot a Rohingya to death while he was trying to save his brother from being kidnapped. The group of Bangladeshi locals came to the house of Rohingya named Lalu to kidnap him and seek ransom as their usual activity. As Lalu was not at his home that night, dacoit kidnapped his son Abdul Waisi. In the kidnapping, when the child shouted and cried for help, his elder brother came out to rescue him. In the process of rescuing his brother, the elder brother Ozi Ullah was shot by a dacoit bullet and he died immediately in the scene. The group of dacoits kidnapped the younger brother and was tortured brutally before releasing him. Now the family of deceased Rohingya is in a mourning state and his 4 children and wife are left without any hope, and they urge for immediate justice. Since 2016, nearly 1.3 million newly arrived Rohingyas have been sheltered by the Bangladeshi government and are residing in the makeshift camps of Bangladesh. The United Nations (UN) has urged everyone not to forget the plight of the Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh and help them in returning safely to their homes in Burma. After visiting the Rohingya refugee camps in Bangladesh Cox's Bazar area, UN Emergency Relief Coordinator Mark Lowcock expressed his sadness on witnessing the worst living conditions of the refugees and said that their organization was seeking to raise money to help the refugees and their host community. According to reports, a 20-member delegation of UN organizations, including United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees (UNHCR) and International Organization for Migration (IOM), visited Cox's Bazar and inspected food distribution centers under Food Program (WPF) and talked to the refugee women and children. They also assessed ongoing work to address weather-related risks, including strengthening shelters, improving infrastructure, and training volunteers, while recognizing the critical role the refugees themselves are playing in these efforts. The head of UNHCR, Filippo Grandi, claimed that the Rohingya refugees' crisis was one of the world's biggest, as the conditions of most of the Rohingya women and children are quite fragile. After visiting Cox's Bazar this trip, they noted that almost half of the 540,000 refugee children under the age of 12 are missing out completely on education, while the remainder are only able to access very limited schooling. Over 1 million Rohingya refugees are living in overcrowded refugee camps in southern Bangladesh. Bangladesh Foreign Minister A.K. Momen said that the government is planning to relocate around 1 million Rohingya refugees to Bhasan Char Island before the advent of monsoon season. However, human rights groups and experts have expressed concern over this plan as the island is remote and prone to devastation from cyclones.